Taj or Jake. You know him, you love him. Jake, how's it going, man?
It's going great tonight, Teamwork. Feeling very excited about this match. We got two fantastic squads ahead of us, and I think they're really about to turn up to the max here in this championship match off the break. Going to be Atlanta Dazed on that maybe bad side, but, you know, you can try to push through and get those rotations to new, but you really never know what's going to happen on this P1.
Yeah, it's looking like they're going to get the first good chunk of time here, but Cleveland is here to contest, and they're going to push through this front side and that U area. And it's a full team push, so they're going to go ahead and get shut down, actually, by I'm Different, living up to his name. Trades going back and forth. They got nade kills, gun kills. It's going crazy, but it's looking like Days are going to get most of that time, and they were able to flip it. So good positions, huh?
Yeah, they get that flip just when they want to, but Cleveland Misfires now trying to find their way in toward that backside. You got Peaks over here, and he does get taken down, so that is some sort of a big kill there by Poncho, but he still got pressure on him as he's got to wait for the rest of his teammates. He picks up I'm Lucky Charm, and the kills do keep coming in for Atlanta Dazed. So a good start to this P2 for them, but Cleveland Misfires do still have that back spawn.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's going to be all up to Jay over here. He's going to try to get a couple kills on the board. He's getting tapped up by Peaks over in the backside, but his team is here to help him. He's going to go ahead and finish off Charm. So that is Dazed in the hill, but Peaks has still got something to say. He gets picked up. A little bit of bad timing. Maybe dropped a nade there or something. But it's looking like Dazed are going to go ahead and get the majority of this time too. But if you look at your mini-map, Cleveland Misfires are already on the rotation across that middle and field side. They got a player in the back L. P3, you can hold it like a rock. Jake, these guys got to get a break on the side of Atlanta.
Yeah, they absolutely do. They are getting some solid time over there on that P2 still. They're finding that scrap, but Cleveland Misfires look like they're very well set up here for this rotation. It could be broken here by Poncho, but a big kill out of Peaks. He's got one more in front of him. They're doing a great job of making sure that pressure stays applied, but the last player alive for Atlanta Dazed over on this rooftop side going to be Jay, and he is on a 5 streak, but that gets shut down quite quickly. But Aiden is going to be kind of a weak link there toward the backside, so now they got kind of a crunch here on the hill. James picks up one with that nade, and Cleveland Misfires looking a little dangerous here as they find their way onto that hill.
Yeah, it's going to be all up to Jays. He's going to hold the line up front. He's able to find one. He's got Different kind of watching over his shoulder here. And they're just going to go ahead and fight out this last little bit of scrap time. It's looking like these teams are going to start to rotate a little bit. There's still big fights going down on the hill, and Different just, again, living up to the name, holding down that well. He's going 10-7 with a nice little chunk of time, and you know, it's going to be a really interesting hard point as we get into this P4, and that's a big kill from James. I think Atlanta, they're going to go ahead and snake those spawns.
Yeah, they could possibly do so. They do get kind of shut down there by Peaks, and the trades are coming back and forth. Poncho still going to be alive here up top church. Aiden, though, going to be trying to like keep this held down toward that field side. Cleveland Misfires very stacked up here toward this P4, and this can be somewhat of a money hill if you can work it well. Atlanta Dazed do get those early kills in to find that break, but Cleveland Misfires still alive here as they're pushing into that P2 side.
Yeah, that's a big kill. A Lucky Charm able to get Poncho out of the corner. So that's going to be like a 3-prong attack here from Cleveland. They're going to get a little bit of a break. Jay's able to find one, but it's going to be Cleveland's time for now. And they're going to bring it pretty close to a tie ball game. And going into this P5, that's kind of what you expect. And, you know, P5, pretty stinking mixy hill most of the time. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys, who comes out on top, you know, who gets the spawns going into the second set of hard points. We'll find out, but it's looking like it's going to be Dazed set up for the moment. Cleveland Misfires got to get a break.
Yeah, and James could very much so be a huge part of this defense right here if he can keep those spawners staying over there. As they flip, he finds himself a little bit less useful here, so he makes his way toward that hill. The nade stun combo comes in. He finds himself on a 6. Now one off a glide bomb, so big looks out of James here. Can he find that 7th kill? He's got Aiden lined up in front of him. The window keeping him alive. But, you know, the most important part is that Atlanta Dazed keep on finding this time.
Yeah, and James is playing his life very well right now, just dodging nades, dodging people, but Peaks, he's able to pick him up. He gets traded out by Poncho, who's just going to hold the line. get this last little bit of time, it's looking like Cleveland Misfires is going to full rotate. But if you were going to kill anybody in that fight, it's a good thing you killed James, because that 6 streak's looking a little dangerous. And it's going to be Cross on the flank. He's able to find 2 in the middle. He's going to get these spawns for his teammate, I think, if he can get this last kill. But it looks like Aiden was able to help him out. And it's going to be Cleveland Misfires getting this majority of time for the moment over in that P1 side. But there's big fights going down in middle. And Cleveland is coming out on top with Peaks with a huge 2-piece. So, Jake, it's definitely going to be a mixy hard point.
Yeah, Cleveland, just with this P1 alone, fighting their way back into this game. The game almost tied up right now, and Cross on a 6th spree. Not going to be able to get that 7th, as I'm Different does come up behind him. But a huge hill here for the Cleveland Misfires here on this P1. I'm Different does find a kill onto I'm Lucky, or It's Lucky Charm right there, but you know, now they're forced to really focus on that rotation to that new hill. Atlanta Dazed trying to make something out of nothing here, as Cleveland Misfire is going to be heavily pushing toward that new hill. You got Cross already sneaking his way in toward that backside, and you got It's Lucky Charm up with him. So this could be a very dangerous situation for Atlanta Dazed. If they can't break soon, this is going to be a tough 2-hill stretch for them.
Yeah, and Cross makes it even harder. He's going to find a 3-piece.
Ooh.
He's looking for the quad. There it is. He's able to find 4 and just kind of, completely shut down that first push. And he's going to go ahead and get a couple more, but these players know he's here. He chows. It's Jay. He shuts him down. So the break is coming through from the side of Atlanta, and they are doing great so far, as they're able to respond and get all the kills themselves. So they've got the power positions. They've got the time, and they're going to bring it pretty close to a tied hard point, I believe. But again, it's Cleveland Misfires have the early rotation towards that P3 side. You got Poncho. He's going to try and contest it over here. He knows those players are there. That might be a god nade. I don't think he spotted Peaks there. They just walked right past each other. His teammate was able to pick him up. The timing there, and he finds the 2-piece. He's got the power position. This could be huge for the Atlanta Dazed, as they're going to try to get a big chunk of this time.
Yeah, definitely a moment of Call of Duty timing there for Peaks. He gets the bad timing onto Poncho, runs right past him, and then once he gets killed, he spawns up in Narnia, as you'd say, at that back church side. Now, fighting an uphill battle through that middle of the map, Poncho absolutely beaming here at this back side head glitch, and there's really nothing you can do to stop him on a 5 yet again. I feel like we've seen so many streaks here, Team Org, but we've yet to see a glide bomb come in. So can Poncho finally find one? And it looks like that's a no.
He just immediately gets naded as you start hyping it up. There is no shot. The caster curse comes through. Atlanta Dazed, they're going to get this little bit of time, but it looks like Cleveland's not going to give it up just yet. So they're going to hold the lead, but it is virtually even going to this backside, and it's going to come down to these players in the back. You've got Cross able to find one in the new hill, but he doesn't know it, but he's surrounded, and he gets found out. Having a great game, but I'm Different, having an almost better game, you could argue, and he's holding the line for his team over towards P4 as he finds, make that 1, looking for 2, make it 2, and it is just Atlanta Dazed all over the board right now. They're getting kills everywhere and finding a good piece of time.
Yeah, ever since that P1 hill, they have absolutely taken the reins here in this game 1. They haven't died in quite a while. It seems like I'm Different finally finds a kaboom to his back pocket, so that's good for them. He finds another player through that tiny crack. He is beaming right now. He truly is different. Ay is exactly how I would have put it, Team Org, as he's getting all the kills on the map, and they have rotations to the new hill yet again. Wow!
Yeah, these guys are playing insane right now. And you've got Jay. He's going to lead the charge over towards this P5 side, and it's going to be a full team fight here, looking like, because these players are going to go through. But it is Cross able to cut down the first couple players. He chows with the pistol. He's able to find it. He's off the scene, hitting a little reload, going 32 and 22. If he can play his life here, he can be, deadly to this next push from the Atlanta Dazed.
but he does get taken down quite swiftly, but there's still a lot of work to do. If you're on the side of Atlanta Dazed, if you want to break this hill, James with another big kill, but Peaks staying alive right here, and that's really the big X factor here is going to be Peaks. He finds himself behind Poncho as well, so this final 20 could very well so go the way of the Cleveland Misfires, taking the lead here. It's going to be almost a tie game as we get to this third P1 of the game, and I feel like this is going to be everything, Team Org. I feel like the game could very well end right here, and no doubt about it, is it going to be a close one. But the one problem for Cleveland Misfires is Atlanta Dazed is already rotated here, and I'm Different still has that glide bomb in his back pocket.
Yeah, and they're, not to mention, they're getting all the kills off rotation, and they're getting a good chunk of time. So they're finding themselves over that 230 mark, all up to Peaks. He finds a big two-piece. He's going to push it out, looking for three. Different shuts him down, and it's a Dazed. They're going to hold, and Jay, he's getting the kills all over the front of the map. The Misfires have to get in there because Dazed, they're going to try to win it right here. And here comes the glide bomb from Different. He's going to go ahead and call that in and pick up these first spawning players. Doesn't actually get anything, kind of an L bomb, but we'll let it slide because that is Atlanta Dazed walking away with the win. Tuscan Hardpoint. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, a fantastic start to the series for Atlanta Dazed. You always want to take home those close and gritty games. So, you know, I mean, that's a fantastic start for them.
This time by the legend, the GOAT, Hold My Coffee. Coffee, how you doing, bub?
I'm doing good. Keeps messing with me this week, especially because this is Chumps. This is the big game, and we are right now in this nice little round. Let's see here. She Loves Aiden draws the first blood from Cleveland, Atlanta, and Cleveland going at it right now. We're in the cage for search. Peaks, the bomb carrier, right now. We're looking for Poncho. He's up on top of barn, watching that A site, making sure that nothing's happening. But guess what? Almost got the plant.
Oh, he doesn't get it
She
down.
Loves Aiden's all that's left after Peaks gets taken down, and Atlanta Dazed eliminate the Misfires, bring it 1-0.
Yeah, that is just a pretty good search and destroy play out of the side of the Dazed. They just kind of baited out the other team, and even though they got first blooded, you know, was able to get all the kills at the end. And I'm not really sure how, I think it was Peaks didn't get that plant there. It looks like he may have stretched it a little too early. I don't know.
That's what it looked to me. He looked like trying to go ninja, and he just wasn't over far enough. But now James, the bomb carrier, as we watch from She Loves Aiden's point of view. Now Poncho tosses hello there, see if it connects, but he's gonna make his way around there. Everybody's guarding that A site. Get back inbounds, Poncho. There you go. Hold that top, because guess what? Ooh. You got James coming. James might be in the area. I smell a plant somewhere. There's another hello there. Does it connect? No, it doesn't. But the bomb is planted down today, and we got 40 seconds left in this round, Teamwork.
Yeah, it's Poncho going huge as he finds two on the map, and he's going to just hold down this safety spot side. The bomb is planted over towards A, so it's all up to Lucky Charm in the 1v2. He's got to try to suss these players out, but he is in a little bit of a pinch of Rooski right now. Oh, he's able to spot one, doesn't get the good timing though, and that's Atlanta Dazed going to come out 2-0, and that was definitely a winnable round from the side of the Misfires there. What do you think, Coffee?
It could have been fun, but I mean, the cards are not falling for him right now. I mean, you got Atlanta ahead 2-0. Cleveland needs to smell some of this stuff I have in the cup right here, and let's go ahead and get it on. As we know, Cross is the bomb carrier right now, but we're looking from I'm Different's point of view. Everybody is. If you're looking at the mini map, you got just about everybody covered around. Oh, there was a nice little hello there. Doesn't connect, but get some shots down, gets a hit marker or two, and he gets out of dodge real quick.
And he just immediately gets picked up. He just got picked up by Aiden over there playing it safe, but Jay and James able to just hold it down over towards that B side. But Cross does have the bomb, and he does know where those players are, so he's going to attempt to get a plant down. I think Jay may be able to contest that, but no plant is coming through just yet, as the Atlanta Dazed are going to go ahead and try to rotate over towards that A side. And I mean, I was hoping we'd see a plant by now from the side of Misfires. It's looking like they're just going to kind of play it a little safe. Ooh, some good timing there. They might try to rotate this bomb, actually. And never mind. Cross is going to carry that bomb. He's looking for a two-piece, maybe. Going to play a little ratty corner here again. No plant. 25 seconds to go, and he's just going rogue with the bomb. And Coffee, you think you got to get a plant down eventually.
Eventually, I mean, they do have 13 seconds left, and Jay is the only one that's left on the Atlanta. Cleveland does get the bomb planted down at B, and then Cleveland takes out Jay, and what do you know? They're on the board now.
Yeah, it's a good regain there out of Cleveland, able to get that. Cross going big, just kind of going rogue with the bomb, picking up a bunch of kills. So kudos to him. They were able to get that attacking round. They're going to find themselves over on defense, which I believe is the more favorable side on this map. But whatever they do, they got to shut down I'm Different, because he is 5-1. They ended his streak in that last round, but I mean, he is definitely still an issue on the map.
He is. Now we're watching that. In fact, we're watching from Different's point of view. He's coming around the riverside, trying to. Is he going to think about doing something towards B? Who is? We don't even have the. Wait a minute. Oh, James is the bomb carrier. All right, I had to look real quick and make sure. He is just. Looks like he's sitting over there at Granny's, just awaiting his Poncho draws the first blood. A 3v4 in favor of Oh my goodness, Lucky Charm is all that's left. I just watched the kill feed light up all red. Lucky Charm is all that's left for Cleveland. Atlanta doesn't even have the bomb that now they do. They got another. And it doesn't even matter because Lucky Charm was taken out. Now Atlanta Dazed 3-1.
Yeah, that was a solid round for the Misfires up until everybody died. It just seems like everybody just kind of fell off the map at the same time. So a little unfortunate, but Dazed are going to hold strong, and they do get that round advantage. So they're up 3-1. And, over towards that attacking side now for the Misfires. Let's see where they opt to take the bomb. It's looking like they're going to just keep contesting A. We haven't really had any teams go for that big mid pressure yet or anything that some teams like to do on this map. So they're going to go ahead and keep hitting out this A site, and they do have control of it for the most part. Some big gunfights going down in the middle. Jay finds one, but he's traded out by Lucky Charm. He's going to rotate around a little bit. The bomb is down over towards that A side, but James able to find Peaks. That's a big pick from him. Different finds Lucky Charms. So now the Misfires, they got their back against the wall again as Sheila Aiden is all that's left. The bomb is down. I think the Dazed may know that it's down, and they've got these players on the hunt.
They do. She loves Aiden. Oh, throws some rounds down range, but gets connected with, and that She Loves Aiden got taken out. Now Atlanta is ahead 4-1. Cleveland needs to definitely step on it. I mean, at 4-1 right now. Let's see here. If I'm looking at this correctly, Cleveland is getting ready to go onto the defense. So they can get it on a defensive round, but it's possible, but it's going to be hard to do a reverse sweep because James is the bomb carrier right now, and he's running through the barn, heading towards that A side, along with everybody from Atlanta. Cross draws the first blood onto Jay. But James is trying to figure out, does he want to go A? Does he want to go B? He's right there in between, trying to keep that. Oh, nice little up top. Takes out its Lucky Charm, and then meets up with Cross. Takes Cross out before getting taken out himself by She Loves Aiden. Now Poncho, Peaks is all that's left for Cleveland right now. Poncho is just running around, keeping thick, or Peaks. Yeah, Peaks, making sure everybody's covered, trying to cover everything he can. The bomb has been planted at B, so we got another 40 seconds. It doesn't matter because Peaks was taken out, and that brings it up to match point for this map, 5-1 Atlanta, as we look at the final kill by I'm Different.
Yeah, I mean, that guy is playing really good this map. 8-3 so far. Able to find that final kill over towards Peaks, who is having a little bit of a stinky right now, throwing up a donut. not great considering he was having a pretty good map in that last hard point. I felt like he was kind of carrying his team a little bit, you know, getting some pretty instrumental kills for them keeping that match close. And as we say that, that's 0-7. He gets deleted from different. Cross is able to find Poncho, but once again, I mean, the Misfires just seem kind of out of place. You've got Lucky Charms pushed deep up on the map, but on the other side, you've got James. And if he even finds one kill, that makes it so difficult, and he does. And that's Aiden taken down. So now you've got two members from the Misfires up. It is Cross and Charm. They've got the bomb, and James is kind of spotting Cross over there. Gave him a little bit of a haircut, scratched him up a little bit. And Charm, ooh, he finds a big one onto different. That's a big kill for them as they're going to try to maybe get some position into this grandma's house. I think they spotted that player over to that side. The bait and switches come through, and James got the information. So they're going to go ahead and rotate around Coffee, but there's going to be some big fights over towards Granny's.
We watch from Jay's point of view right now. He's trying to find a good spot at that A to keep it covered. Cross is all that's left for Cleveland. And here we go. Cross got the bomb planted at B, but it doesn't matter. He was taken out. So here comes. Okay, Jay's coming up, getting the defuse. Man, Atlanta now pops it up, goes up 2-0. 2-0 right now with a search and destroy win. Oh my goodness. Search and destroy on the cage, and Atlanta just
spectacular, whatever you want to call it here on Tuscan Control. Coffee, are you excited? I'm ready.
Oh, I'm gassed up. Let's get this going. Let's get it on.
Yeah, it's going to be a big B push looking like from the side of Misfires as they're going to just steamroll over. Well, not quite as I'm Different is able to find one. Got to respect it out of him. Able to pick up that one kill before he just gets demolished by the rest of the team. But it's going to be trades from the side of Atlanta Dazed. Able to kind of break that push up. But Lucky Charm's going to find two in the backside. He's got his friend there in the name of Peaks able to help him out. I'm sorry, that's Cross. And they're going to go ahead and try to push out this B side. They're getting picked up all over. And they do have the clock stopped over towards that A side. But Atlanta Dazed basically wins the first round of fights over towards B.
They do. And now here we go. We got two ticks at B right now for the Cleveland Misfires. Nobody from Atlanta is heading there yet. Oh, somebody was. But Peaks is just taken down by. And now Jay. He does a little taken down. Cleveland has point A secured. We have another minute to play with, which is a good thing because there's a one life advantage for Cleveland. Are they bringing it? Because they're already on that B side. They got a little bit of progression going right now. Their Lucky Charm was on B, but he got taken out. Now we're looking from Pete's point of view. Who is on B right now? Jay on a 5 spree. And, gee, my kill feed's been going red, white. Aiden, looking from radio. Get to connect to somebody, get the hit marker, tosses a hello there, doesn't connect, but through the window takes out Poncho. Jay gets knocked down, and what do you know? You got somebody from Cleveland on that B point. We got about half a ticket per group. We're coming up to 1 ticket B, or we were. I'm Different pointing that up right now as Lucky Charm gets knocked down. Poncho coming through green. Now look. Oh, do they not
Cleveland's,
see each other until it was too late? But here he is, doubling back through radio. Oh my goodness, Teamwork. This is getting to be quite a game.
Yeah, Cleveland's got to find a couple of gunfights to go their way here, and they did just that. But James is going to be able to come in behind him. He's able to get a couple team shots over towards the side of, looks like it was Lucky Charm. And so it's going to be Dazed kind of holding over towards that B side. They're going to keep adding pressure over towards Church. They know there's going to be players there. Aiden makes himself known, pops off a few shots, but Dazed are going to be fully rotated, and they're just going to wait. I mean, they're just setting the trap, kind of just letting Misfire just walk into these bullets, these crossfires they have set up here. And it's going to be quite the job to get around here, but Cross is able to find one. Poncho cuts down Aiden, Different finds one up front, and Jay gets Cross, and that is the entire push gone. So Atlanta Dazed doesn't get much more textbook than that, able to just let the setup talk for itself. And now they just got to hold one more push. Only 3 lives from the side of Misfires. Peaks is able to get 1. So now Atlanta Dazed are playing a little bit of search and destroy themselves, but a little cheeky nade from Poncho. He makes that a 4v2. But Lucky Charm, he's on the point.
Oh.
He's got the time stopped.
Ah.
But it gets immediately picked up. That's Atlanta Dazed with the W. And I mean, that was a close round. The
Yeah, it
Misfire
was.
made it. They made it very, very close.
They got that 8-point quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I was thinking, okay, it looks like they were doing a distraction play on that one. Now let's see how well they defend against Atlanta. Because let's get it on. We're looking from Jay's point of view as everybody's going down mid. I'm different, cutting around on that A side. Tosses a hello there. See if it connects. It does. We're getting no connection, but we're seeing a little bit of progress there on that A side. We got Lucky Charm getting first blood, but only half a tick over at A for right now. Jay on the point, 1 tick at A for Atlanta. Jay tossed a hello there. See if anybody's behind him. No, but the hit marker is saying otherwise. Atlanta now has 2 ticks at A. We're going up to 2.5. Oh, the clock stopped. Jay on the 5 spree himself. Throwing a hello there. Doesn't connect. We don't care because guess what? Atlanta. Oh, they got knocked off.
They didn't quite cap it. I think Aiden was able to clean them off there, so they didn't get the cap there, and it's gonna be Misfires dialing that back. But James is in the backside. He's able to find 1. They've got this number 4 player in a pinch. This should be oh, hold on. He knows he's got the timing. Oh, great plays from James. Able to pick that timing up. So now he's holding the front line, just being an absolute unit on the map. You got to cross James if you want to get to A. But it's Lucky Charms. He's going to get the little sneaky pack. He's able to clean off A once again. So the time is going to start becoming an issue for the side of Atlanta if they can't get this A point from Misfires.
Here we go. I'm different on the A point right now. He's trying to cap it off, but he gets taken down himself. James is over there. He's trying to help out somewhat. He's over in the mid at that little zigzag. Gets a little tip tap and comes up, gets a little hello there from somebody, but he's not able to do anything right now. We need some Atlanta there on that. Oh, Atlanta does have 3 folks over there on that A point. So guess what? Point A secured. We now have a 1.5 minutes to play with. Can they get that B point going through Cleveland's defense?
Yeah, it's looking like I'm Different's got something to say about that as he's able to find 2 kills over on the church side of the map. Aiden's able to get 1, and Poncho's going to make himself known. He's able to pick up Lucky Charms, and his teammate Jay is well, he was doing business in the church, but Atlanta Dazed have decent map position right now. They're kind of holding the line. If Poncho not quite able to get the kill on the cross, but he does get traded out by James. Aiden's able to get him, and Jay gets a trade of his own. I mean, it is just back and forth, but for the most part, Misfire, they're able to hold on for the second and just kind of let themselves get back into setup. They're going to go ahead and just let Dazed come towards them. They are down in the life count right now, 7-10. And they got to get a couple big kills here because this can be the push that they lose on.
It definitely could. In fact, Cleveland is down to no respawns left. Lucky Charm is done for this particular round. 26 seconds left in the round. You look at your screen there. You see everybody at that or coming around that back spawn there. Now Cross over in the P5. He was trying to keep things clean, but he got taken out. Now I'm different right there in the mid.
Oh, he's different.
Aiden was the last alive. Dazed, man, different took Aiden out. Now they're ahead 2-0.
Yeah, that turned bad really fast for the side of Misfires there. They just all got cut down once again. Weren't able to hold on the setup, but I mean they didn't allow any ticks at B, so I'm pretty sure all the ticks are even across the board. Just the A point getting capped, and that's not the worst thing you can ask for. Yeah, you lost the round, but you kind of, well, as I say that, I'm realizing they lost the attacking round.
And then
I'm trolling.
Right now on a 3 spree. Different. He pulled it out of his pocket. Blind bomb. Kaboom! Connects with one. 57 seconds left in this round. Atlanta holding down P5, and you got James on that point right there, trying to keep Cleveland from coming in. He sees Peak, says hello there. Poncho at P5 right now. He gets taken down himself. We got 41 seconds left in this round. Cross gets taken down. Jay watching through radio doesn't see the Cleveland player coming through. Doesn't see the one that ran by him at the door, but did connect with the one coming out of P5. Switches to the rat. Sends some rounds downrange over there at that B site. 25 seconds left. And now this is turning into a slight game.
Yeah, you've got Misfires on the point, but Jay's able to clean one off. And then these couple players from Dazed, Jay going big, 21 and 12, able to just lock this time down. Shout out to Rush. He is out here holding the front line. He's got the setup with his team. Make it 22 and 12. And these guys from Dazed are just turning up here. They're not allowing that A point at all. 23 and 14 in the lives. There's no time left. It's looking like a hot 3-0 over here in this championship finals.
Look like Atlanta's going to be crowned chumps. We're looking at 1.7 seconds left. Oh, wait a minute. Cleveland got a ticket B. And they have a ticket A.
They're holding.
A second left. Oh, they're holding 2 ticks at A. Oh, man, could we see a miracle happen? Because guess what? Cleveland has point A secured. We have another minute to play with. Can they pull it out? Lucky Charm going through church, watching around the altar, trying to make his way to the back, through the back spawn, take the long way around to that B side where Cleveland does have 1 ticket B. I'm different. Meets up with somebody right there at the door of church. He meets up with Aiden, then meets up with Cross. 7 lives left for Cleveland, 17 for Atlanta. 32 seconds left. Nice little gunplay there at mid. Cross takes a couple rounds, takes out James, and now here we go. Whew, man, Aiden getting stunned. Cleveland is down to their last 4 lives, a tick and a half at B. Can a miracle happen this evening for here? No, it's not looking that way, though. 2 ticks at B, but James is on there cleaning it off. Doesn't look like it's going to happen because we got a fraction of a second left on the clock. From what I can see, I couldn't be seeing it wrong.
Hold.
It doesn't matter.
No way. The Atlanta Dazed walk away with the 3-0 in the control, the 3-0 in the series, and they are your Platinum Premade Chumpions. You gotta tip them. They were playing insane. Claps in the chat.